I have built a lot of big and crazy projects in this Minecraft world. If you've been watching for a while, you've probably seen me build the floating castle and the ocean monument, and more recently, this weird monument forest thing in the middle of the base that really doesn't make a lot of sense, but I really like it. But nothing compares to what I have built over the past 2 weeks here. Over the past few weeks, as I hinted at in the last video, and you probably guessed from the thumbnail, I've been working on a big aquarium here in my survival world, and boy, are my legs tired. Okay, that didn't even make sense. I've been watching Seinfeld lately, but basically, it's very big, and there's a lot to cover. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little tour, a little grand tour of the space, and after that, I'll show you guys some tips and tricks on how you could probably do a better job than I did. Starting off from the outside here, you will notice I have crafted the biggest dark oak door in Minecraft. That would be a really good clickbait video probably, actually, but no. I put this here because I think it's important to kind of separate the space. Since this is such a busy build, I think it's cool to kind of keep it separate because this is also a busy build. So just separating sections like that really helps the eye, and it makes it so that you can focus on one thing at a time. So if we walk in the big doors here, which I've left ajar because it's really hard to open, you will notice it is a very big space and a very busy space, but the devil is really in the details for a build like this. So let's just turn around and get started. On the way in, you have some cool looking plants. I really like these. I don't know what they'd represent in real life, but I thought they looked really neat. And of course, some paintings and big chains, which would, in a like mechanical sense, I guess, open and close these doors. That's just a little bit of storytelling. And of course, it's mirrored on the other side, except I've added a vending machine. And there's a few of these in the world. You press the button, nothing happens, but I think it's a cool little detail for a museum. We also have the first aquarium here, which is the Dotty Back exhibit. This is probably the nicest fish in Minecraft, and you'll notice all the aquariums are pretty similar in design, but this one is a circle, I guess, or it was supposed to be like a cylinder, but you can't really do that in Minecraft. So we got to use our imaginations here. I have filled it up, and I've put a few plants in there, and a pro tip is to put some glass in the center, like in that middle block there, so that the fish stay on the outside, so you can always get a great view of them. Otherwise, they kind of bunch up in the center, and it's really frustrating because you can't really see them. So now we're stuck with too many choices, right? You can go left, you can go right, you can go straight, you can go straight up, you can go straight up left, you can go everywhere. So let's start like on the left here by looking at the axolotl exhibit, which is actually not an aquarium. I guess this would be like a paludarium or maybe even a vivarium or something. I don't know all the words and what they mean, but it's just like a mix of water and land. I don't know if they actually use the land, but I thought it would be neat to do it like this. And he's a happy little fella. And a little bit of trivia for you. This is actually the oldest mob in this world, probably, that I've collected. I think I got him in the first few weeks, and he's been with me ever since. And we really like him. So this is like the first exhibit. I won't show the back of every one of them, but, you know, it's just a little space. You can come around, you can admire it from all the angles, and these paintings are supposed to represent, like, maybe this is a picture of one in the wild with some explanation and some fun facts. That would be really neat. But yeah, here's the axolotl. Moving on, we have our frog tree, or tree frog exhibit. Here he is, back here hanging out on his block. I actually had a bunch of these at first, but unfortunately they kind of all died in the nether on the way over here. I didn't really do a good job, so we only have one now. And he's really happy about it. He enjoys his space. I kind of made it look like a swamp. I thought that was a neat little feature to have in this aquarium. Now, okay, this next one is really, really crazy, and it took me a really long time to get. But before we take a look at that, I am super happy to announce that I have partnered with Apex Gaming PCs in order to promote their line of custom gaming computers, such as the Apex Streamer, the Apex Streamer Plus, and the Apex Bronze. If you're in the market for a new PC, definitely go check them out. The link is in the description. Don't forget to use my 10% discount code ECOLIO when you purchase at checkout. Welcome back. So the next one is the glow squid mob. This guy is so annoying to get into an aquarium. I will tell you, it took me probably 2 hours to get these guys, but it was also like part of it was figuring out how to get them in here because it's not actually super easy. What I ended up doing is they only spawn at Y level 30 and under, so I made a little water room down here, and then once one spawned, I was trying to get them up on these bubble columns and they wouldn't go up, so then I had to get them in a minecart and then send them up. And once I did that, it was a little bit better. But then what happened is they were suffocating because these were glass panes and these guys can't handle that, I guess, for some reason, even though every other mob in here can. So anyway, it took a while. It took a really long time, but I think this is probably my favorite one. Let me know which one yours is when you've seen them all, but this one is really cool, and I made it a little bit darker too so that the shaders make them glow a little bit. And by the way, you do need shaders to enjoy this build, unfortunately, because the water looks like crap in regular Minecraft, and so does the glass. So I have to use shaders. Over here, we have some turtles. I really like the turtles, but here's my thing, right? So I actually brought one from the Nether, like 2,000 blocks away at my turtle farm, and I put some eggs here because I was like, oh, you know, it'll be like he's hatching his eggs. And little did I know they can actually hatch from the egg, like no matter what. So I didn't have to go through all that. I could have just brought eggs here. And now there's way too many in here, and they're all obsessed with this one block over here, which is really fun for me. It's a pretty boring exhibit, though. I might have to rework this one a little bit. Maybe give them the fear of life a little bit so they run around. I don't know. Have to consult the animal handlers for that. And over here, we have a riverscape, I guess. It's like a river biotope, but all the salmon really like this back corner. And like, they're not stuck, they're swimming. So I don't know what's up with that, but whatever. I'll fix that eventually, maybe. If someone has any recommendations on how to not make the fish like swim in the corner like this, I am all ears. And the last one for this section is my cod exhibit. Yes, I have one singular cod in here, and he loves to swim, and he's a really, really happy little fella. That's a joke. Here's the guardian. So, okay, I thought the guardian would eat him, so I called him fish food. But he didn't, and they just thrive together. It's like a kitten and a gorilla situation. I think it's really sweet and awesome, and this is probably another one of my favorites. By the way, if you've never put a guardian in a minecart and shipped him somewhere, it's super fun. I really recommend you do it. It's definitely not annoying or aggravating at all, and you definitely won't die a few times while doing it. Isn't that right, little fella? Moving on here, we follow the carpet, and we are led to these plants. I don't know what these represent either, but I thought they were pretty neat, and they fill up the space pretty good. So now we can go up the stairs, and we're met by this painting by Sira Tequila. This is from our Minecraft server, and I saw this, and I was like, man, I need to steal that and take credit for it in my video, because it is so neat. And that brings me to another little aside. If you're looking for a cool Minecraft server to join, we have one. It's a really great way to get better at building. There's a lot of really awesome people on there, and it's a great little community. So if you're interested, come check it out. The IP is in the description. I feel like there's a lot of promos in this video. I'm really sorry. Anyways, let's go up to the right here and look at the bigger aquariums. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, that's actually... Okay, sorry. We're gonna sidetrack here. Basically, what I've been doing, I put a sniffer egg exhibit here, and it turns out these hatch. If anyone knows how to unhatch them, I would be so appreciative, because it's actually super duper annoying. So I have to break it every 20 minutes. Anyway, one of them hatched. I wasn't quick enough. So up here, we have some pretty cool exhibits. Now, the idea was to do some different biotypes, just to kind of vary it up and do some different fish contrasts and stuff. So this one is like the Amazon or something. So these are supposed to be like discus and angelfish and stuff. The ornate emperor red snappers. And of course, next we have like a coral reef. I love the texture of the coral with the yellow fish and stuff. Okay, hear me out. The fish AI absolutely sucks. I really wish there was like better biomes for them and stuff where only specific fish would spawn. And also, yeah, that their AI was a little smarter, because they are absolutely dumb. Like, they're super boring to look at. They don't really school very well and stuff. Anyway, you can sit down and appreciate that here. But yeah, I would love like better AI and like better biome spawning. And I'll kind of go into that a little bit later here. Here's like a coral sandy reef, I guess, with the anemones. Don't know how to say that. And the blue tangs. I really like these, but they're super dark. And this is a pretty cool one that I like. And it's actually kind of ripped from the bedroom idea from a long time ago, if anybody watched that video. And at the end here, this is kind of an inside joke. Not many people know what this is. But I thought it'd be funny to include it. It's an old kids TV show. It never really got off the ground though, so not many people really know what this is about. So that is the right side here, and if we keep going, you'll notice in the background, this is kind of just a filler to make the back of the place look a little bit more lively and interesting with the yellow tangs. I really like these guys. They look really pretty. These are probably also a top tier fish in my opinion. And if we cross the ways here, up the stairs, down the stairs, around the stairs, we get to the cave exhibit. So wouldn't it be cool, kind of backtracking on that previous idea, wouldn't it be cool if there were cave fish? The answer is yes. It would be very cool. And this is my suggestion. So I used the butterfly cotton candy betas, and they live in this aquarium in peace and harmony, and they're very pretty and cool, and I think it's really neat. I really like this fish. It looks really cool. But also, I didn't know betas were saltwater, so that's interesting. I actually caught these guys in the ocean, so thank you, Minecraft and Mojang. This next one is another like anemone. I wanted to do the clownfish, and I don't know why they're all stuck up there. Every aquarium, it's super annoying. But yeah, these are the clownfish, and I think these are the Moorish idols up here. I really like how this one looks, though. It's super plain, but I thought it was a neat little aquarium. And this last one, we have the gutter fish, the sewer fish, the tomato clownfish. And again, they're all up there. What the heck? The idea for this one, I wanted to do like a city one. I thought that would be cool, and it kind of breaks up the colors and stuff, and I liked using the dispensers. In my mind, like, I don't know if you've ever seen like pleco breeding and stuff like that, but you know, they breed in tubes, so like that's why these are here. But yeah, that is how you do it. And also, all these aquariums are like one thick. That way you can always see the fish. It's okay to block some sections off because they'll just like swim over and swim around, and it spreads them out as well in your aquarium. Now, this last one, okay, this one's a little bit dangerous. I put a sign up here, do not tap the glass, because if you go up to it, the laws of Minecraft demand that if there is a fish on the other side of the glass, he will hit you. And I guess in my brain, these are like pea puffers because they're so small and cute. And this is like another Amazon rainforest idea kind of here. I wanted to do like a freshwater puffer because I think they're way cooler than the saltwater puffers. And so that is a quick overview. Now, obviously, there's a lot more detail that we can go into and take a look at here. So I'm just going to like glide around and look at it as a whole and show it off as a really big build. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe at this point. It helps the channel out. Builds like this take me absolutely forever, and like I don't have a build team, I don't cheat or anything, so these are some grindy projects. But now I think it's time for everybody's favorite part of the video. Eco, where is your messy, ugly backrooms storage space? And it's back here. So this is where I have been living and growing the wheat and stuff and building up front. But don't you fret, because this area will soon become the next part of the base, and that's where I need your help. If you guys could let me know what I should put back here, what should be the next section of the base, what kind of projects would you like to see, let me know in the description down below. And so that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.